the headlines. The conference to approve the project to establish Cần Thơ City Party Committee on the basis of merging the party committees of Cần Thơ City, Trăng, and Giang provinces. The third Congress of the Party Committee of Cần Thơ City Obstetrics and Gynecology Hospital 2025-2030 term. Rạch Miễu 2 Bridge Construction Investment Project is expected to be put into use on September 2nd. Hello and very warm welcome to another edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News. Today, at a conference held on the afternoon of June 9th with 100% of consensus rate, the Executive Committee of Cần Thơ City Party Committee approved the project to establish Cần Thơ City Party Committee on the basis of merging the party committees of Cần Thơ City, Trăng, and Giang provinces, and a project to arrange and streamline Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, social political organizations, and mass organizations assigned by the party and the state. Accordingly, after the merger, the City Party Committee has 110 subordinated party committees, including 103 from communes and wards and 7 from units such as party agencies, the People's Committee, Police, Military, Border Guard, Cần Thơ University, and Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy. There are 5 advisory agencies, including the Office of the City Party Committee, Organization Committee, Internal Affairs Committee, Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Inspection Committee. In addition, there are 2 public service units, including City Political School and Cần Thơ Newspaper, based on the merger of newspapers and radio television stations of 3 localities. The entire party committee is expected to have more than 141,000 party members. Earlier, also on June 9th afternoon, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Đỗ Thành Bình chaired the conference to review and give opinions on a number of contents under the authority of the City Party Committee related to the arrangement of the organizational apparatus. At a conference, delegates focused on discussing and giving opinions on the project to establish Cần Thơ City Party Committee on the basis of merging Cần Thơ, Trăng, and Giang party committees. According to the Secretary, the projects are built on the basis of concretizing the Central Committee's direction on continuing to reorganize the apparatus of the political system, upholding the party's organizational principles, creating solidarity, unity, consensus, maintaining political and social stability, building a new party committee that is transparent, strong, operating effectively and efficiently, promoting potential and advantages to continue developing in the new era. On June 10th morning, the Standing Committee of the Association of War Veterans of Cần Thơ City, Trăng, and Giang provinces held a meeting to discuss and unify key contents in the work of organizing and building the association after the merger. In the meeting, delegates discussed and reached a high consensus on the draft plan for the arrangement and merger. At the same time, they identified key contents and type schedule for the next steps, especially quickly developing a new personnel plan for the association. Delegates also contributed many targets, directions, tasks, and solutions for 2025-2030 term. The third Congress of the Party Committee of Cần Thơ City Obstetrics and Gynecology Hospital 2025-2030 term was held on the afternoon of June 9th. During the past term, the Party Committee of Cần Thơ City Obstetrics and Gynecology Hospital focused on effectively implementing the study and following up on women's ideology, morality, and style. The Party Committee focused on creating sources for admitting new party members. In terms of implementing political tasks, the hospital achieved outstanding results such as improving the quality of examination and treatment, increasing the attraction and satisfaction index over 98% every year, implementing 57 techniques for the first time at the hospital to serve patients, coordinating with the City Project Management Board to implement the project to renovate it into the 500-bed hospital. During that time, the hospital was reorganized by the Ministry of Health as an excellent breastfeeding practice hospital. The party committee was awarded a certificate of merit for excellent completion of typical tasks by the city party committee for 5 consecutive years from 2020 to 2024. On June 9th afternoon, Cần Thơ City Polytechnic School held the closing ceremony of the 36th Concentrated Intermediate Political Theory class from 2024 to 2025. After 1 year of study, the Intermediate Political Theory Concentration class course 36 2024 to 2025 has completed the content of the program of the Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics on promulgating the regulations on training and fostering management of political schools of provinces and century-run cities. With a total of 5 study sessions, including 13 end-of-course exams, 1 type of writing a practical research report, and a graduation exam, writing a graduation thesis. At the end of the course, the class had 46 out of 46 students eligible to receive the Intermediate Political Theory graduation certificates. Sources from the Ministry of Ethnic Minorities and Religion said by June 7, 2025, there were 21 localities nationwide that no longer had temporary or dilapidated houses. These localities include Hà Nội, Hải Phòng, Quảng Ninh, Vĩnh Phúc, Hồ Chí Minh City, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Bắc Ninh, Cần Thơ, Khánh Hòa, Tây Ninh, Thái Nguyên, Kiên Giang, Bình Phước, Vĩnh Long, Trà Vinh, Sơn La, Bình Định, Hậu Giang, Hà Tĩnh, Ninh Thuận, and An Giang. Currently, some localities continue to reveal the number of temporary and dilapidated houses that need support. The whole country has supported the elimination of 205,115 temporary and dilapidated houses, of which 147,261 houses have been inaugurated and construction has begun. 57,854 houses are under construction. According to the Steering Committee, the data on the elimination of temporary and dilapidated houses is still being reviewed in detail by the Steering Committee in coordination with localities to avoid duplication. After more than 3 years of construction, the overall progress of Rạch Miễu Bridge construction investment project has been completed by more than 87%, exceeding the general progress by nearly 2%, and is expected to be put into use on September 2nd. There are 5 bridges on the route, 4 of which have been completed. The 2 bridges under construction include the main Rạch Miễu Bridge and the Sông Mã Bridge, of which the Sông Mã Bridge will be completed before June. The main Rạch Miễu Bridge was closed in April 2025 and is currently under construction. It's expected that all 5 bridges on the route and the approach road will be completed by June 30th. Currently, nearly 600 technical staff and workers are working day and night to complete the project on time. Sources from the Department of Hydrometeorology said a low-pressure area has appeared in the East Sea and could strengthen into storm number 1, the first storm in 2025. It is forecast that within 24 hours, the low-pressure area is likely to strengthen into a tropical depression with a probability of 80 to 90% and then move northwest. In the next 48 to 72 hours from June 12th and 13th, the tropical depression may continue to strengthen into a storm with a probability of about 60 to 70%. The National Center for Hydrometeorological Forecasting is closely monitoring and will promptly update in the following bulletins to solve the direction and response of all levels and sectors. Now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast don't wrap up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please log on to our website, Cần Thơ TV.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.